Good morning everyone, or good afternoon now. My name is Mrs. Webster. I'm Director of Studies Learning, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the parent portal this morning and how you can use the parent portal to make sure that you're up to date with your child's grades and their progress and any other information you might need to know about them while they're with us at the college. All of this information is available to you. Perhaps most importantly, this is where you will be able to review your child's grades for effort and attainment every half term, as well as all of their feedback comments from their teachers, from their tutors, and from their housemaster or housemistress, as well as their head of key stage. You'll also be able to see any merits that they've been given. I think you will receive an email every time your child gets a merit anyway, but on the parent portal there'll be a record of any merit that they've been given at any point during the term. You can see records of your child's attendance, their timetable. There's information on the school, on the college, how to contact individual teachers, events that happen at the college, for example, events like today, future PTCs, any other key events like option days and options processes that will be happening for Year 9 and Year 11 students later on in the year. Also sports fixtures, and very soon you'll have a link on the parent portal which will take you to another website which allows you to book PTC appointments. There's also a help section on the parent portal, and it has lots of different videos showing you how to do different things. So if you're ever stuck and you're not sure how to book a PTC appointment or how to view your child's grades or their feedback comments, there's lots of videos there that you can watch which will show you how to do it. Obviously, you can always contact me or Mr. McDonough, the Director of Studies in charge of data, and we'll be able to help you with that too, as well as Miss City, whose email address I'll give you at the end of this presentation. I'll just talk a little bit more about the assessment grades and the feedback, because that's probably the thing that you most want to view. Students receive assessment data, grades essentially every half term, at the end of every half term. So around the 16th of October, which is towards the end of this half term, you'll be able to see an effort grade and an attainment grade for your child in every subject. The effort grades are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, with 5 being truly exceptional and absolutely amazing, and 1 being not great. And we'll be sending out a letter. I will send you a letter later on next week, just explaining exactly what those effort grades mean, so you've got a really clear idea of that. If your child is in years 7, 8 or 9, their attainment grade will also be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, with 5 being high and 1 being low. If your child's in year 10 or 11, they will probably get a grade A star to G for their GCSE subjects, although, as you will be aware, some subjects are moving away from A star to G and moving to 9 to 1. So if you have a child in year 10 or 11, you might find that you have a mixture of grades. This might seem a little bit confusing at first, but again, we'll include some information about that in the letter that we send out next week. If your child is in the sixth form, studying for their A-levels, their grade will be A star to E. But as I said, the effort grade is 5 to 1 across all year groups, and the effort grade is just as important as the attainment grade. So as well as attainment grades and effort grades, you will see feedback. You will get feedback from every single teacher that teaches your child every half term. It might not all come at the same time. You might look on there now and find that your child's DT teacher has already written a comment. I haven't written my comments yet. I'm going to write them next week. So you might find they come different points during the half term, but you will get a comment from every teacher every half term. The reason it's done like this is so that teachers can get in touch with you straight away when they've got something important they want to tell you. So with my Year 11 class, for example, we've just written a piece of writing in exam conditions about holidays in French. So I will feed back to parents once I've looked at that writing and I've got something to tell parents about how their child can improve ahead of their writing exam. So teachers will use this feedback to give you feedback on your children when it's most relevant, and this replaces writing a formal report. So the idea is that it's more frequent every half term, and that it's more valid because we're writing to you at a time when we've got something that we really want to share with you. You'll also get comments from tutors and from housemasters or housemistresses These will come once per term. So for subject teachers, it's every half term. For tutors and for housemasters and housemistresses, it's every full term. ISAMs have an app which you can have on your phone, just to make life a bit easier for you to monitor what's going on Parent Portal. It's the same login details, and it has exactly the same information as the Parent Portal if you were to go on it using your laptop. But if you'd like to be able to access it on your phone, then you can do. Just look for ISAM's Parent app in the App Store. The Parent Portal website is just there. And there's also the email address for Miss City. Miss City is our ISAMS manager. And if you have any problems with ISAMS whatsoever, she is the one who'll be able to help you out.